Hello and welcome everyone to another unboxing by So Many Games So Little Time. Today we'll be unboxing Black Rose Wars from Ludus Magnus. This is the retail version, so it has nothing to do with Kickstarter. It has not the big box from Kickstarter or whatever. It is just the regular retail version. Okay, there we go. So let's start, shall we? I already like the arts. Okay, so first thing is the manual. Very cool looking. Has the spell cards, all the different schools of magic. So I'm guessing this is not a manual. This is just to reference, to find out your spells, what they do. So many different schools, and also the locations. Yeah, different rooms, what they do, and then the characters. And of course the expansions that are not in the box. Okay, so that's that. So I imagine those were the spells, and this is the rulebook. Yes, it literally says rulebook. Okay. You gotta love the art though. When Ludus Magnus puts something out, the art is always top notch. Okay, so it's quite a bit to learn. I like the different setups that you have. Very nice. A lot of examples too, which is always good. I don't like it when rulebooks don't have examples at all, because examples tend to make it clear when you don't really get what they're saying or trying to say. Okay, end of the game, an FAQ, that's also good. Although people could say FAQs are not good because it means there's questions, but whatever. Okay, that's the rulebook. And then we have a bunch of punch boards. Let me open this up off screen. Okay, here are the punch boards. Okay, there's a lot going on here. A lot of different icons, references to rooms. In the back, seems like traps are there. Okay. Put it on the side. Oh, no, it just came off. More references to rooms. Throne room, summoner room, and so on. Okay. This is one of the boards, I imagine. Quest evocations. The events. More references to rooms. Apparently these rooms can close or be unavailable, I guess. Like I said, I haven't played the game yet, so rules-wise, I don't know, I'm just guessing. These all have indentations, so you can put something in there. I guess we'll see those components soon enough. Once again, the art looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, so what's this? That's the cover. And I'll be opening this off screen. Okay, so these are the character boards. You have Nero, obviously with fire. Very nice, very cool. Rebecca. So Ludus Magnus always delivers when it comes down to artwork. When it comes down to delivering Kickstarters on time, that's something else. But I'm pretty much a fan of them, to be honest. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so what else is in here? This is special, so they have the cards and the plastic separately. Anyway, doesn't matter because the cards seem to be in good shape. So these are player aids, and these apparently contain the different types of spells, I guess. All right. So I'm not going to open these. They're all just cubes in different colors, right? And what I was talking about though is in here as well. You have the cubes with different colors, but then you have the little, let's call it spikes or whatever, to put into the little indentations that I saw before for each color. I guess to mark your progress in those areas. Let's take a look at the miniatures, since this one's trying to get out. It's very nice. Yeah. More minis to paint. More. Yeah. Detail on these is nice as well. This one's pretty big, to be honest. But I think I like this one the best. Even though painting was going to be a challenge for this one. Alright, so then we have the floor tiles, the room tiles. Getting these out. Are they double-sided? That they are. These are all the same, but the backs, I guess these are starting locations. Yeah. Okay, the treasure room. Also double-sided. Although this side has no indentations, and this one has. So I guess this side will be where you play. The other one is just for reference. So I'm actually holding them upside down. There we go. The arena. The armory. The biblioteca. Because Rulebooks Magnus is from Italy. So the Black Rose room. Very nice. Wow. Cemetery. Crypt. Forge, the garden, the alchemical laboratory, the mirrors room, observatory, the oracle room, pleasures room, okay, sacrificial altar, sanctuary, summoner room, the abyss, and finally the throne room. Okay, very, very nice. And then there's a bunch of cards. Let's take a look at these. So this can now go. There's a deck of cards in here. I'll check these in a second. Get this away. There's also a deck of cards in there. Okay, so let's open this off screen. Alright, here we are. The backs are all the same in this pack. Just death, delirium, devastation, disintegration, echo of revenge. These are all spell cards, obviously. Time stop, ring of fire. And this has the actual character on it, so I imagine that's what you start with. Your starting spells or something. They're all the same though. Yes, they do look all the same. For each person, I mean. Okay. Put that here for now. Let's open the next pack off screen. Alright, so the card backs are still all the same. Fronts, these are just the spells for the different schools. I'm not going to start reading them out all because basically it just has different things that you do, of course. But yeah, these are just all spell cards. Visually, they don't differ much at all, so I'm not going to go through that all. not going to be that efficient, I guess. This seems to be the same, but you never know. I'll open it off screen. And wouldn't you know it, it's exactly that. These are also spell cards from the different schools. But you can just see how many there are, right? So that's already very interesting as well. Of course, there's going to be copies. They're not all going to be unique, because you saw the previous cards where they went over how many spells there are. But still, the amount of schools and then the amount of spells, opening it off screen, it's interesting. Okay, so these are all also from the different spell schools. All right, Clairvoyance, Forget the Grief, Road to Past and Fury, Arcane Mark, and so on. And then we have Andromeda, not from Mass Effect, luckily. Illusionary Pain, Light Cape, and so on. Yeah, you can see different copies of different spells as well. Alright, so more of these. So let's move on to the smaller cards. There you go. Interesting. Opening off screen. Alright, so in the back you seem to have like some details. So for example, this is the Abomination. It says Mutation in the back. It has the Abomination and some stats. So we have a bunch of Abominations. We have the Andromedas, so Construct. We have the Cerberus. We have the Divine Altars. The Infamy of Crete. Cool. Landsknecht. Malakoda. Nice. Mutant Altar. And I guess if you buy the expansions, you also have miniatures for these. The Bone Knight, because of course now there's no miniatures. You can also see the space in the box. It's really primed for expansions as well, I imagine. Because even all those tokens, they're not going to take up these spaces. Alright, so one more. Opening our screen. Okay, these cards have different backs, as you can see. So the white backs are these. Smash the King, Bridge the Gap. So these seem to be like, honestly, I don't know, some kind of event cards or divination song or game altering cards you can use. Untouchable Specialists. Yeah, these are just, I'm sure you can acquire these somehow. Like I said, I haven't checked the rules or whatever, so I'm just wildly guessing. So people who have played the game might be like, no, it's nothing like that at all. And that's possible, you know. That's possible. Okay, let's continue. So here we have more of different card backs, actually. Like half a moon, and then that kind of a moon. So different types of moons, different types of cards. So yeah, looks interesting. I'm not gonna look up what it does, but yeah. All right, and then we have one more pack, and then we're done. Okay, so now we have these card backs. Once again, a different type of card. And it says Magic Block, search for a spell. I think these are just action cards as well. It says during the activation you can. So these are all different types of cards. Warmongering, get at least 2 spells in a single game turn, and so on. Yeah, looks interesting. Fall into a trap. So what is fall into a trap exactly? And basically it's trigger and or suffer at least 3 damage during a single game turn, counting damage suffered by our evocations. And this might get you points, I guess, at the end. So yeah, it's probably something like that as well. Okay, well that's it. Those are all the cards and the miniatures and the boards and everything. That's Black Rose Wars. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. There's more where that came from, along with other things. So please like and subscribe if you do like it. And then I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.